Get into the intro tonight and get into this update. I just have a few choice words for the XRP community and mostly the social media influencers. You guys wonder why we get a bad name? Today was a perfect example. If you wonder why everybody laughs at us about XRP and makes us look like we don't know anything, today's a perfect example why. All I've heard was enough bullshit that'll make you want to jump off a cliff today by the social media influencers, everybody on Twitter, about how there's going to be a settlement tomorrow. Oh my God, we're running around like chickens with our head cut off because of what happened on, Fox News or Fox Business? Well, two things happened today, and I'm going to show you the first thing that makes everybody who made this claim look like a bunch of dopes. Notice I didn't bring it up one time today because it was irrelevant horseshit. I've read all of the documents. We know the dates. We know it's going into next year for sure, based on what the document stated and what the extensions have been. And now look what was filed today. Not only this, I'll show you something else that'll also prove what I'm saying. But it's just mind-numbing. And if everybody wants to know why nobody knows what the fuck is going on in this community, it's because the people with 500,000, 250,000, 100,000, 50,000 followers on YouTube and the people on social media with the biggest influence always spew the same horse shit. It's like there's no way that these people can be as educated on XRP as they claim and still give out the same bullshit. That's why I always say if I'm not saying it, it's not true. Because me personally, I'm a big fan of XRP, but I'm also going to be a big holder in my own right. What I consider a big holdings, you're not going to consider, and vice versa. So, it's just laughable and deplorable, once again, that the XRP community has to look like a bunch of dopes because the ones who lead them with the biggest voices always act like something's going to happen. I guarantee a bunch of people now are going to buy a whole bunch of shit expecting all this stuff to happen and what's going to happen tomorrow. I almost can guarantee, but there's no guarantees in this game. But doesn't it seem like a perfect liquidity pool now and to have a bigger dump? I mean, this doesn't seem right. Doesn't sit well. And honestly, it's another bad look for all the social media influencers. It's actually pretty embarrassing, to be honest with you. Good evening, 6:26 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, November 14th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan, a very disgruntled XRP Future Millionaire. Like, there's no way, I've come to the conclusion, there's no way that most of these big media, social media influencers that have 6 digits and a half of 100,000, 50, 100, 150,000 followers, it's starting to become very apparent that they're not even saying the fucking shit they think. They're speaking on behalf of whoever the hell is sponsoring their show, whoever the hell is paying their bills. The one beauty of what I do, I don't speak for anybody. I don't talk for anybody, and nobody owns this fucking station. I'm going to say what I believe in. I'm going to say what I see. And honestly, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks, because as long as I'm putting out what I believe is true, nobody can compromise this show. So what James K. Phelan said to directly put a kick in the nuts to anybody who has been perpetrating the bullshit that we're going to have a settlement tomorrow. So James K. Phelan, Judge Torres has granted motions to file amicus briefs by November 18th. Wow. If we're going to have a settlement tomorrow, why would she feel necessary to do this? 2022, the association's 6 XRP holders, Coinbase, the CCI, Bell Hill, Cryptillion, Veridale, Reaper Financial, Invest Ready, NSEI, and Paradigm must file their formal briefs. Now, why would they find it relevant to do this today if there's going to be a settlement tomorrow? Because we're dealing with a bunch of quacks, folks. The people who give you the news are a bunch of quacks. Remember, Obama signed into law some years ago that our USA, this media in the USA, does not have to give out factual news, repealing the old amendment that stated that they could be held liable. Look it up. It's there. So, this is one thing that obviously says they're full of shit, and here's the other. So, and then Jeremy Hogan. I don't think so highly of myself, but in case we just witnessed a strange game of whisper from me to Fox News, what I said is if the Ripple case was going to settle, the most likely time frame would be September 15th to November 15th. Not the case is going to settle on November 15th. So, just some food for thought there, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what they're doing. They're manipulating you on social media and in the big media and the influencers and the news. Why? Ask yourself why. There's a bigger game here. Okay, now that we got through all that bullshit, let's get to the charts. So XRP now, as you can imagine, have a nice little run today. Everybody now expects XRP to settle tomorrow. It's all over Fox News or Fox Business. Every social media influencer that you can imagine is talking about settlement. If they come out tomorrow and settle, I'll be the first to say I probably should be kicking the balls because I didn't see it coming. But it doesn't feel like it's going to happen tomorrow. And it almost seems like a guarantee now with what they said, but it doesn't keep XRP from pumping. No, ladies and gentlemen, quite the opposite. And right now, XRP is dangerously close to breaking out of this ascending triangle pattern, which as of right now, it looks like we've got a giant W reversal here. What's going to happen from here? We'll see. My projected target to have a breakdown was around 42.7. Can it get there? I don't know. I don't. With the way that they bullshit everybody up and down, it could go anywhere they want it to. Still looks like a classic right shoulder to me. Looks like a pretty classic right shoulder. Broken bull flag. Retested the bear flag. And now it just seems like a normal, hey, here we go. Nothing to see here, folks. Like we're playing within here right now. That's it. This is what we're playing within. Could we get up there? Probably. Depends how much more manipulated we can get. Bitcoin's not hurting us. It's up 2.3%. So at least Bitcoin moved up about almost 400 points on the day. And then perpetual futures chart, because I got to go because I'm doing my live. So if you want to join my live, go to my Twitch. It's in the video description below. But right now we're between the bull flag and bear flag. This is exactly what's going on. I showed you all the other charts so you could see exactly what's up. And now this is what we're playing through. If we can hold this up here at 37.03 or 37 cents approximately, then we can actually bounce up here and try to come to the 427 level. Anything short of that, and we're screwed. There's no settlement tomorrow. Everybody's full of shit. And I showed you 2 reasons why there's no settlement, including a document that Judge Serez put into, I don't know, for the public. She signed it today. And the things are due on the 18th of this month. So how are we going to have a settlement tomorrow if stuff is due on the 18th? Makes no sense. XRP Future Millionaire. Don't watch the scumbags. It's that simple. Hashtag the FUD stops here.